Alright everybody, welcome back to Frostpunk 2. Now I have turned down the settings of the graphics a lot, so hopefully it'll perform better. We're gonna be doing the Plague... the Plague DLC for Utopia mode, since this DLC just released not too long ago, and since I have the, best edition of this game, I get this for, I get this because I have it. Basically, I pre-bought it, basically. So yeah, they've changed a lot here. They've changed a lot. So we're gonna start with merchants for merit, machinists for progress, and then lords for tradition. And you know what? I think I kind of want to do the overseers here. Although then again, there is the ventures. We could do the ventures or the overseers. You know what? I haven't really done the overseers in a long time. I get ventures a lot, so let's do overseers. Tradition ensures hierarchy, merit calls the excess, progress guided by the worthy. Tradition is the bedrock of society, technological progress guarantees survival, opportunity rewards those of merit. Alright, we're gonna do this on the fractured floor. No, we're not. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Forsaken Valley? No, I don't think that's what we need. Alright, I know it's a medium map. You know, I think we'll do large map. We're gonna do Broken Shore, yeah. That was it. That's what I was gonna do. We're going to repopulate the Frost and the Plague. We're going to citizen difficulty because I suck at this game. And I haven't played it in a while. And now I did try to record this beforehand, yesterday, but the recording software crashed. And I didn't feel like recording another video that day to replace it. So yeah, we're gonna be playing more Frostpunk 2. And make sure to like, subscribe, go follow me on Rumble. As hopefully this all works. Okay, yeah, so the plague is gonna come around eventually. It's a deadly virus. We need to prepare for it by having low sickness, you know. We're gonna skip this. Overcome all challenges. Now let's instantly pause. We have an available Utopia tree. This is the new thing, Utopia tree. And our first thing is the Imperial Academy. Center for the study and display of mementos from the IEC engineers who built the generator sites. So this reveals memento deposits in the city, and it decreases tensions in the housing district. And then of course after that there's issue fines, the scout our archaeological sites, study mementos, recalibrate the generator, recalibrate heating hubs, loyal, honor shared heritage, deploy constables, confiscate mementos, auction mementos. So apparently this is a lot about mementos. Yeah, so we're going to unlock this. And once we have all these done for the overseers, we can enact Utopia for them. And of course, this will like rise up. We need to get these all completely, I think, full in order to get Utopia fully. Okay, so we need to advance far enough to be able to pass certain laws, I think. Is what it's trying to say here. To advance these things, yeah, we need to pass certain laws. Yes, unearth past glories. The past holds the key to our future. It can inspire us to march in glory and reforge the Empire. We will return to greatness. Now, as you can see, the game is currently paused here because I need to build buildings, get everything running. Yeah, so here is our Imperial Academy and Archaeological Hub, which will make mementos, and this needs mementos. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to construct building, we're going to go central, we're going to build the council hall so we can start passing useful laws. Secondly, we're going to start digging out to food and materials. So there's materials over here, there's food's over here. So we're going to get food first. There's that food. And then materials over here. Now, luckily this does have a lot of resources in this area. So we should be rather fine. And then now also we're going to build a housing district because a lot of people are without housing. We want to get as much of this heating as possible because they changed how heating works. Meaning instead of only getting 3 and then getting negative benefits, basically, we can get pretty positive benefits from keeping them in close proximity. Because this is going to get a ton of temperature level, which means it's going to cost us less coal. In fact, it might not cost us any coal because of how warm it's going to be being near the generator. And now we're going to get a extraction district on this coal here. So we can start stockpiling coal. As you can see, this is a hub, so we can build it on places. This is an archaeological site, so we can build it like right here, right here. Unfortunately, this will cause squalor in the nearby places. Imperial Academy is also a building like this and reduces the tension in nearby neighboring districts, which is going to be pretty good. Now, if I remember correctly, does this do shared workforce? No, it does not. Okay. Well, then let's just let the game play right now. Although we probably do need actually a secondary housing district, don't we? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep that spot open right there. Do that. Because I know we can't construct stockpile hubs that can't help here. Oh no, sorry, not heating hubs, which requires more heat to do. Yeah, now see, this is shared, so we can do material stockpile here. We can do fuel stockpile. Not goods though, but I'm pretty sure material is for both. Yeah, so this is both because they both use the same thing basically. So we're gonna want to place this here, eventually. But not right now, because I don't need to. We're gonna build the industrial district right next to this, though. And then honestly, maybe we just should, because that it will significantly decrease workforce requirements in each of them by 30%. So let's just do that. See, I'm not sure this is a good idea. I'm probably jumping the gun on a lot of this and building way too much. Honestly, one of my biggest faults in this game is I always try to build too much. I go too fast. I need to slow down and do things right. Okay, Council of Laws. Now, actually, there's new laws. There's also moderate researchers now, so the actual research for the moderate positions will actually do something. There's also moderate laws that we can figure out. So anyways, here we go. City. So outsiders. So yeah, we're allowed productive outsiders only is what it wants us to do. But surplus heat. The overseers have a special thing for this. As you can see, a new law. As a sign of appreciation to boost recruitment, surplus heat will be used to improve the living conditions of our guards. So this is basically just provide more guards, watchtowers and warm districts, provide more guard squads. We're not going to do that right now because it's not as useful. What we're going to do is, in the city, we're going to go to basic necessities. We're going for paid essentials. Then we're going to try to negotiate with the lord to try to get a traditional law. What do you want? Family apprenticeship. I don't really want that right now, though. Machinists, city development. I don't want that either right now. Merchants. Allow only productive outsiders. Now, this is also what I want, because it's going to do a lot for us. So there, now it's guaranteed to pass. Although it basically was before. I'm basically just trying to make promises of people for things I already want. That way I have more of a reason to pass it.
The law takes effect.
There we go. More merit in our city. Okay, so now we're going to do an extraction district over here. And actually, we're going to come from this way first, because that way we can get an extra thing. And then a food district right here. And the moment these are built, we're also going to want to get a research district done. And right now, we're not going to be producing many goods, so crime's going to go up. Because people want goods. Because right now we need to make some... No, we don't need to make prefabs right now. We can make goods. It'll help us decrease crime. And I think that is worth it. So let's see. Are we wasting any heat here? It's livable with no heat. It's livable with no heat. Now, if we do warm... then I don't know. I don't really know why we'd want to do that. Alright, let's get a research institution down. Probably should get at least 2, maybe. Yeah, so now we're out of heat stamps. As you can see, I've been spending a lot. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to these guys. They're orderly, they're whip. So, yeah, also, now they've added special things. So they're orderly. So they don't like us when crime is high. Increases their fervor. They're whip crackers. Spare the rod, spoil the worker. And they're bolt scrubbers. Their key districts do not suffer from wear or squalor. A British home must run with precision, including clockwork-like maintenance. So basically, the more districts they're in, the better. Because it's going to completely basically just get rid of the downside of any squalor. And now here we're going to ask the lords to raise funds. Thank you. See, they gave us a lot of funds. Because they're like nobility or something like that. We probably do want an archaeological site. But I don't see where I'm going to put it. Probably down here, actually. I'm not entirely sure that works either. Anyways, we need more housing, so we're just gonna build another housing district. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. There we go. See, again, it keeps telling me about these because I don't know why. It's acting like these are new. I think it's a bug. Because it never goes away. Yeah, so we're making decent amount of everything. It's not enough to be high enough to actually do anything proper. We don't have enough, prefabs, do we? No, yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, but it's good that the industrial district and the, extraction district do not take, too many prefabs. Like, this takes the lowest amount of prefabs, which is good, because, you know, you kind of need it to make prefabs. I think we need more materials, though. So we're gonna mine over here and expand this eventually. See, 371 weeks. We do want a lot on there. Okay, let's start fast forwarding time. And also another thing is we do want heat auction, because if we get these warm, then we can make more money from them. Alright, yeah. Different communities propose different ideas. Moderate laws. A new set of laws emerged as opposed to radical factions. These are called moderate laws. So, for instance, here we have machine-centric shifts, then we have safeguard standards. So this is just going to remove emergency shifts for just plus trust. Versus this is going to decrease the workforce requirements and increase squalor marginally. This is kind of what we want because we do want more workers. However, I do think first and foremost we do want a factory because that'll just give us extra goods and extra prefabs without needing anything else. Although it does cost 60 materials and upkeep. So we're going to do mechanical factories. And again, the reason I want those is just because we need more prefabs, we need more everything really. We kind of do need to expand this because right now we're eating up more coal than we're using. Sorry, other way around. We are using more coal than we're making. That is the proper thing to say. And actually, yeah, the Central District does give us guards. I don't think it used to before, but now it does. Okay, we can speed up time a little bit. It's April 1st, now it's April 2nd. Okay, law proposal. We can propose a new law. It's going to be in city, it's outsiders, it's only allowed productive outsiders, and we're going to negotiate with the machinist. Nope, nothing I can get there. Lords, what do you want? Family apprenticeship, patrol watch powers, nah. Oh yeah, you cannot negotiate with people that want it, or people that you gave a promise to for it. So no promises today, but it passes no matter what. Law supported. Has enough support to pass.
Hear ye, hear ye. The eyes have it.
Yes, they do. Alright, don't know what next law I'm gonna pass. Let me just look into... Can I not look into laws? Oh no, here we go. Explore laws. I think next law I want to pass is going to be mass-produced goods to make more goods faster. To satisfy the city. But I also might just want community... No, yeah, I might just want community service, actually. I might just want to get, service exemptions to get some extra heat stamps. I did not mean to double click. Then again, I probably should just do childhood and do family apprenticeship. think that's probably the best thing to do, actually.
People of the city, your council has voted.
Yes, they have. See, now I do wish that you could just have, like, extra workers working in a place. Like, it's already at 100% efficiency, but you can, like, overstaff it, but that might be good as well. So, we're going to, allow an allowance for those in need. Which means we do get slightly less heat stamps from it, from paid essentials. It's only, like, 1 instead of 2. So basically, we're giving the poor people who don't have jobs a little allowance because, you know, we don't have anywhere near enough jobs for all of them, so it's kind of our fault, so it doesn't really feel right to just let them starve because I'm not making enough jobs. Since we'll have everybody housed very soon, as long as we don't get any new population increase during the census, which I don't think is happening anytime soon. Yeah, we're always missing prefabs. We're making prefabs, yes, good. Another thing is, with actually being able to just heat this stuff up, I can actually spend, basically coal and turn it into heat stamps with, heat auction. Can I get you to do your thing, overdrive output? Yes, I can, but I don't really want to do that. Faction panel.
Our past is our future.
Our past is our future.
That is a great saying. Yeah. See, this is a new, menu that shows you everything, correctly. So, for instance, they have this, military patrols, due to good relationships, they voluntarily conduct patrols throughout the city. The world has changed, but the people, the old social order has kept us together. New opportunities ripen, fortune will always favor the bold, that's normal, and yeah, it's basically all this stuff's normal. They don't have, like, unique ones between these, so if anyone has tradition, it's gonna always be that. It's tradition. Alright, there we go. Everybody's housed. In fact, we have a surplus of housing, which I'm not sure if that actually helps in any way, shape, or form. See, now, our crime's okay, because we actually have guard squads here in the center. Even though we don't have enough goods. In fact, we're getting very close to researching that. Can I build? No, I don't have enough heat stamps. When I get enough heat stamps, I probably should build another research institution. Then again, when this actually just comes out, I'm going to need a lot of heat stamps as well. It wasn't the best idea, who knows. So it is 119 weeks till we run out of food, and 77 weeks till we run out of materials. This place will run out of materials in 362 weeks, so nothing to worry about now. Let's run out of 737. 236 weeks. Now this is a bit of a worry, because although this is a lot of coal, it's not exactly enough. It's gonna do unearthed past explorers. It's gotta build an Imperial Academy, build an archaeological hub over a memento deposit. We do have to do both of these things. Yeah, so, again, this has a ton of materials and a bunch of food and some prefabs, and even oil. And also here, we get extra shelter, but minus temperature level because it's in the cliffs. So yeah, this is our only infinite coal deposit. Here's infinite food, however, that's really good. And that's infinite materials. And so is that. We have 2 infinite materials, actually. And I never really actually looked at all the stuff around here. Let's speed up time a little bit again. So we're really going for merits here. We have not advanced traditions like Geist or progress. We're going to do tradition next, just in case, you know. I'm going to ask the merchants to give me some money to raise some funds. Let's go to city here. Worker compensation, maintenance. Maintenance duty might be good. Unproductive do maintenance. Because this will decrease material demand and increase efficiency. Which means we'll have more materials. Of course, we also could get hospitals going. Recovery hospitals. We go for youth. We're going for something tradition here. So it's city and society. Sorry, society. Because Frostlands and resources are the same. City is merit or equality. Society is progress or tradition. I think maybe watchtowers could be good, but I don't really need them right now. So I'm thinking maybe we just go for youth, because it means we have more workers, less crime. This is less disease, more population. Let's go for youth. No, because hospitals are a building. No, yeah, let's go for youth. Dutiful youth. Almost. Okay, yeah, actually, we do have this industrial building. Yeah, we do not have enough heat stamps for it, unfortunately, so we're waiting a little bit to build that. It will cost us more materials, so we're likely to run out in 40 weeks instead of 60. So that is a bit of a worry. Okay, here we go. Proposal law. Okay, food additives. Again, we're going for progress, so we do want chemical additives. Contagion prevention, surplus heat. I think surplus heat, honestly. Although we do actually have to go for the overseers one, because we're doing full radical overseers. Oh no, childhood. There we go. Family apprenticeship. This moves it towards tradition and reduces crime. Well, reduces the possibility of crime. Vote for, and I shall do efficiency bonuses. So let's research and hold. I can't really do that right now. Oh yeah, and I'll enact infection badges. There. So now it's guaranteed to pass, which it always was because we have no opposition to this, because everybody here agrees with us. None of this goes against anyone here, so we got tons of votes. And there we go, the ayes have it. Separated families. Relax the law to allow family relatives in. It does not increase the amount of workers as fast, but it is worth it.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new
Yes,
law
they
takes
have.
hold.
There we go, mechanical factory. That'll be built up soon, and that will get us so much more goods and prefabs. That's great. And again, we still have not done our special things here of the hubs, which is the Academy, Imperial Academy, and the Archaeological Hub. Which, unfortunately, we had to build on top of things. This might not be the greatest because we have this nearby. Could rush research for trust, but I don't know if our trust is high enough for that.
Stupid.
Again, see, the higher the amount of population there is, the more funds we get from them. So the reason we got so many funds from the lords, because they're a high part of the population. We've asked for everybody for funds except for the machinists and overseers. Machinists are a very large part of the city. Their current in key presence is this city. So you can actually see their key presences. Let me pause the game real quick. So they have no key presences. However, the machinists have one key presence in this city right here, this part of the town, which doesn't do anything for us, positive. And then the merits, they're here. The lords also have one city district. It's just that these guys are not high enough population, so we need to continue to promote them so they have more places. So that's built, and now it is cold, so we need to actually increase the heat to make it livable. And yes, now we're creating 22 prefabs and 4 to 4 goods a week. That's enough goods. However, we are running out of this in 32 weeks. So what we're going to do here is we're going to expand this district 1 there, and then a few there, that we have enough space. And the next thing we're going to have to research is going to be, whatever it's called, sawmill. We also need the coal stuff, too, because we can't expand this anymore. Yes, unfortunately, this building does actually decrease, I think, the heat. I'm not entirely sure, though. Can I check the heat output of the generator? Okay, yeah, there we go.
The Research Institute has concluded its latest task and is ready.
Yeah, so we do not have enough heat stamps to research sawmills here. Of course, we're going to want mechanized sawmills by the overseers to get even more stuff. And again, also we do get an extra 20 materials from paid essentials because it increases efficiency slightly. Which is also why we do want efficiency bonuses, because that will help too. And also, the problem is I made them I don't have to pass for a really long time. I can do another few laws that I want first. Let's speed up time here. And again, the plague is not happened yet. We're still waiting on that event to pop up eventually. Yeah, we're not making enough food, not making enough materials, but we do have enough housing and goods. Which means crime is now down. And I think hunger is less too, because I think hunger is also dependent on food, on goods as well. So I'm not entirely sure what having surplus goods does. I think it increases efficiency, because there's more goods for people to buy, so they want more stuff.
Don't shield your apprentice from the dangerous
Alright, sawmills. We're gonna go for a mechanized sawmills. It's gonna take 8 weeks. Okay, here's our event. Hauling buckets upstairs. Yeah. Let families in regardless of qualifications. I did that. Alright. So we're gonna just vote on this, and it should pass. Dutiful youth. Yeah, there we go, it passed.
Hear ye, hear ye. The eyes have it.
And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, see now they changed this. It used to cost trust to do. Now it costs,
Attention, citizens. A new law
relationships,
is in
all
effect.
communities. Alright, yeah, we do have enough for an Imperial Academy, but it's kind of useless about a, it's kind of useless about what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well. Yeah, we do need more food. We're gonna run in that in 104 weeks, but this is more important right now because we're running out of materials faster. And we have enough prefabs. I think we can actually set this on goods for right now. Indebted to the past. Yes, fund the remembrance ceremony. It's gonna cost us 4 heat stamps a week for 10 weeks, but it'll improve the relationships with the lords and overseers. The other organizing patrols, even less crime. In fact, the lords, they're about ready to give us more money. We're gonna raise funds to the machinists. I know we already don't have the best relationships with them, but we need them. We need the extra heat stamps. It's for a worthy cause. Trust me. You people in the comment section can always trust me. So I think we're gonna place it here because it only gives a slight tension decrease, which we already have no tension because everybody here agrees and everything. There's actually no difference. Some people are for tradition, some people are for merit, some people are for progress. I think because I did this and everybody agrees, I'm gonna have a lot easier time, and I gave myself an easier time because I'm not good at this game, alright? I say we have enough prefab lanes and they spend a ton of prefabs. There we go. I'm pretty sure I can demolish that too afterwards, so I should be fine. Yeah, they're devoted. So, are you willing to give me funds? Yep. Now, unfortunately, 60 do leave from their party, so I probably shouldn't have done that.
Brace yourselves.
So, need as many people there as possible. Yeah, so now it's going to cost a lot of coal. We need to kick the generator into overdrive until it heats up again. Or we can get a, whatever we need. We're going to build another research institution to speed up research even more. We need it done fast. Yeah, so we're doing our entire, unearthed path to glory thing right now. We're almost done with that. And again, to get more of this, to get more Utopia points, we have to do more of this. So to get this first one here, to get another Utopia point, we have to pass, mass-produced goods. Yeah, do we have to pass mass produced goods so we can get study mementos? Maybe destroy. Oh, I don't want that. The generator produced more heat for the same amount of fuel. Love that. Let's get that. We're gonna recalibrate the generator. So basically, we're gonna make the generator better. Now, you know, this is something I have to say. You know, this game feels a lot less personal than the last game. Frostpunk 1 felt very personal. You felt responsible for the people and their deaths and everything that happened to them. But in this game, you don't really feel responsible for anything, truly. You feel responsible for the city as a whole, sure, but it's not as much. You don't really care.
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await their next task.
Yes, unearthed glory, success. You completed that. Which is, yeah, there we go. So that actually just increased our progress by building another progress building. We're going to recalibrate the generators, which next we're going to do recalibrate heating hubs, which require 15 less heat. But I think we're going to do issue finds, maybe? No. We're going to do scouts, archaeology. So actually, no, what we want to do is we want to move on to honor, shared heritage, and then to loyal. Okay, this is going to be way better now. So, okay, guys, now the generator is getting overheated a little bit, you know. Anyways, we gotta research more. Worker shifts. No, we don't want to research any laws. Okay, we can research laws. Let's go to city, worker compensation. We're gonna go with efficiency bonuses. We're gonna get the overseers to research it. So, because this will complete in 4 weeks. This will complete in 1 week, meaning we can pass the law we need to pass. We need infection badges. Okay, everything's sort of going good, except we are really low on materials, and we need more food. 450 prefabs. Okay, so now we need to move back to prefabs because we do not have enough prefabs. Basically, just it. See, now the factory is really good because it just gives us more goods. Okay, to pass the law we are supposed to pass. So here we go: city, contagion prevention, infection badges. Tension slightly increases, whereas disease just decreased. We're not going to negotiate with anyone here because we just want to pass our own laws without any mandates or anything having to do things.
The proposed law.
You know, I sort of still do like Frostpunk 1 more than Frostpunk 2, and I play Frostpunk 1 way more often. Like, this game I'm only really going to play for videos. Whereas Frostpunk 1 I'll play just because I actually kind of like it. I like playing the game. It's fun. So this just increases the tension. This will just get us mementos. Okay, more people live in the city. That's great. But at the same time, not good. Raise the heat. So actually, we're no longer on overdrive. Oh no, we're still on overdrive. I was wrong. However, overdrive is doing way less. And we need to generate more coal. Do we have blasting mines? We really should just be researching blasting mines. What am I thinking? I'm stupid, apparently. Remember, Stuart, thanks to our funding, the young people from the Dutiful Youth Program have held their thanks remembrance ceremony. Elders from every community mounted the stage and recounted their life stories and experiences of what they gave for the stage to survive. A common meal and numerous discussions follow. Tension is decreased. Again, we have no tension at all from infection badges, which is decreased a lot by having a lot of housing. There we go. Even less tension. We're gonna have no tension in the city. I think as long as we have really low tension, the bohemians might not appear as fast. Which is something we want. Okay, so now the next is the return to the past glory. Gather at least 20 mementos. Construct more archaeological hubs. Unlock new. These are optional ones. Now, honestly, I am probably going to do the search for this, because I don't want to confiscate mementos, because that's going to be just too much. There's leisure here. We can pass radical law, but we're not going to, because it's radical. And the reason we do not want to pass it is because it's gambling. Alright, we could actually do charcoal. We do need more food, but we need more coal faster, which is in heating. I forgot it again. Blasting coal mines, there we go. Ooh, but this does take up a lot of resources. You know what? I think we're fine on coal for right now. Just a little bit. No, we're not. We're not. Who am I kidding? We're not. We're gonna run out of coal real soon. Blasting coal mines. Yeah. Technically, we're increasing it, but not really. Okay, they support us. And they have devotion to us. We're gonna promote them publicly. And we're going to, again, also, another thing is, we kind of want to decrease the amount of lords, because they're more likely, we want to decrease the amount of all these other parties, because they're more likely to join this party when they leave. Okay, it's a warmer season. That's great. We can turn off the overdrive now. Because we do have more people, we no longer have enough housing, and we don't have enough goods or food. Food's a real big problem, actually. 1, 2, 3. So how long this runs out? 208 weeks now. Okay, not as bad. We do need to prepare for the future, though. However, okay, another event. An old IAC globe. This is where we came from. They said this whole part was liquid water. Naturally liquid water. And all this red was once ours. It was massive. Tobacco from a grave snuff box. Capital. Real tea recovered in old brew pots. Far better than the mossy stuff in rations. One day we'll sip tea and sniff tobacco. One day the world should be ours again. Yes! The world belongs to the British Empire. I'm British now. Pip pip cheerio, all that jazz, you know, governor. The world belongs to the British Empire, but they lost it somehow. And I'm here to reclaim it. For the British. We're gonna do that there. We're just doing this to slightly increase the housing, because we don't want the housing being as bad as it is right now. And once it's done, we're gonna focus on food, which actually, we can pass a law, because we don't have any laws to pass. Oh no, wait, because we research a law, there's gonna be a law to pass here. Okay, let's just fast forward the game a little bit. Honestly, although the thing I love about this game is it's way more political. I love these political games. That's why I like playing Tropico and all this other stuff. Although not the most political, I still like playing these games about politics and city building. Alright, next, we're going back into resources, hothouses, chemical hothouses. Which is not as much food as normal drum houses. However, it's less workers. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're going to now see 2 people oppose this. 1 machinist and 1 lord. So we're going to negotiate this because there's a chance we might fail this. Privatize alcohol. I don't want to do that yet. Oh, research, recovery. No, enact ceremonial funerals, maybe. What can you machinist be for, whatever it's called? You know what? I'm just gonna let him vote on it. I hope it passes, because next I want to pass the, chemicals and the food. Yeah, it passes.
The
It passes.
delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Okay, now we have good enough relationships, everybody, that I'm gonna call an emergency council. Propose a law. Food additives. Chemical additives. Vote. So a slight bit more disease because they're eating chemicals. However, we need the more food.
The eyes have it.
Yeah, so it is slightly worse than them with all of them, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so here's the Bohemians, of course. We get our hippies. Ugh. For equality, whatever disgusting nonsense that is. Ugh. Makes me shiver. Ugh. Yeah. You want some stupid equality. Ugh. Read more. We need fresh.
We need a fresh canvas.
We need
Yeah.
a fresh canvas.
For a reason and equality. They're graffiti artists. They fill the surrounding arts with paint, creatively destroying structures. Yes, the squalor is increased per Bohemian because they destroy stuff. They're chaos born. Every time a district gains aware, their numbers grow. And they're so-called free thinkers. Most of the delegates will vote nay on rule laws. And they're more likely to be hesitant about proposed laws, which is actually good for me. Because it means they're less likely to oppose the laws that are against them. Yeah, and they also, faction laws are appetite suppression. So we eat moss, of course. Of course the progressives in this game want you to eat stuff that's not food, just like real life. Now, are you guys for anything? No, you guys are for adaptation, equality, and merit. So I cannot actually get people to de-radicalize you. However, I can condemn you publicly, which will decrease your numbers even further. Yeah, I can't ask anyone else to do anything, unfortunately. And since I cannot promote you guys again for another few weeks. We're actually on week 58, so we've been in here for a few months. Yeah, so we have far more resources now. That's great. We have a good bit of prefab, so I kind of want more. Squalor is high because of the machinists and because of the Bohemians. And we do not have an ability to really reduce squalor, unfortunately. So we might have to research and build some towers to suck the squalor out of the air. We also do not have enough houses for everybody. That's good. Keep the Bohemians homeless. Listen, I'm a kind person, alright? I'm kind-hearted and nice. Well, you know what I'm saying when I'm saying, you know, they need to, like, starve, whatever, is not that I want them to starve, because they're just going to, alright? Alright, we're gonna build this next to here. We're actually gonna put a heating hub here, probably, so that's why we're gonna leave that spot there. Although, actually, I don't know if they actually changed how big this hub is. No, it's still only one tile big. I love it. Yeah, it's actually a rather large area. Originally, there's only like the 3 tiles around it. I'm glad it's bigger. Yeah, so this no longer has any resource deposits. We do need 2 of those, so we're not gonna do anything.
The research.
Yeah, research. We could get a foundry, which increases this. So we're gonna, yeah, it's a blast foundry, that's good. Could do that, but we need to do maintenance duty here. See, now I'll do maintenance just decreases material needs. Unproductive to do maintenance increases efficiency as well, which means you have more stuff in general. However, what we want here is, I think it's heating. Is it? No, I think it's in city then. Is it not? What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Is it not in any of these? No, it's in hubs. It's in hubs. I'm stupid. Air, not air transport, not maintenance, fighting, rail. Where is it? Is it in society? I know it's something I have to research, but where is it? So we can do housing blocks. Missing it? It's the... Oh, here we go. Filtering towers. So we can do moss filtering towers, which is like, ugh, disgusting. Or we can do high pressure machines to disperse foul air outside the city. which is what we're gonna do. Although this is basically just better in general. But this costs less workers for the cost of some housing. We also could just do a normal filtration tower, which is just worse than everything. So yeah, we're gonna restart ventilation towers. So that's off, so we're gonna have more workers back. Yeah, we only have 21 workers. We actually cannot. Sorry, we only have 21 sick. So we need to get that hospital running actually.
For a detailed list
1800
of
citizens died.
obituaries, please visit your local administrative office.
That voice only ever talks about the obituaries after someone's died. Oh my god, I forgot to build all this stuff. Okay, I need more heat stamps. Bohemians, don't you want the people that have food? Like you're all about equality. Seems like you're letting politics get in the way of that. Yeah. It's chemical hothouse. And expand district for more food. Okay, we actually just got a Utopia tree point. So yeah, we actually can get all this stuff, all this disgusting stuff, like disorderly, ugh. Worker awakening, disgusting. Yeah, there's performance squares, which need troops to do stuff. I mean, like what? Like crazy, right? Like all this stuff is just, ugh, disgusting. Embrace fashion, ugh. We're gonna do the intelligent thing. Scout archaeology. I mean, seriously, all this progressive nonsense is making me sick. I might throw up. The Bohemians, ugh. I mean, who's ever heard of the ideas of equality? Ugh. Imagine the idea of people being the exact same as each other. What sort of nonsense is that? It's insane. Only a madman would come up with that. Yes, we need to return to past glory. So we're gonna speed up time here a bit in order to get a case there. Now all the housing's done. That's not on anymore. We need to raise heat to match our needs. Okay, here, what's here? Chemical synergy, yeah, so thanks to our chemical hothouses and chemical additives, we get even more foods. Yeah, now we have positive food, positive housing, everything but goods. But if I just flip this over to goods instead of, prefabs, we have positive goods, too. But we're not doing that, because we're just gonna build an... Actually, I don't think I expanded this. No, I have not. I can just expand this then. We do want to build it in these blue spots, because it means we get more, decreased workers in it, because they're shared workforce. There we go. That should actually just increase that, right? No, it won't, because this is for the factory. I don't think anything will increase the factory. We need to increase merit to increase the factory, or just efficiency in general. Okay, next law. Proposed law. Survival. I don't know why it's telling me survival. What about it? Is that what it's trying to tell me? What chemical? Oh, the Bohemians have their own law for this, which is suppressed appetites. Food demand per capita is extremely decreased. Appetite suppressant fungus can lighten the producing and consuming of food, freeing citizens' minds for creativity. Yeah, right, sure. Sure, I believe that. Could do funerals. Don't really feel like doing funerals right now. Community service might be nice. Thing is, what we do? We can do service extensions or prefabs. Surplus heat would be good. Yeah, okay, we're going to do community. And what we're going to do here is city development. Because although I would like to do some more merit, we have a lot of merit laws already. We do not have as many progress laws. And plus, we do need some extra prefabs. So we're going to get people building prefabs. Vote! Again, the Bohemians are against this, but they're not large enough of a voting bloc to actually suppress us from passing any laws.
The proposed law has
Though we
been
are passing
approved.
a lesser majority. These guys are becoming more radical. Yeah, so now we can research more things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna research machine-centric shit. No, wrong thing. It's in the city. Here we go. Labor organizations. We're gonna do, instead of mandatory unions or labor aberration, we're gonna do labor oversight. Less trust. Actually, no, wait. Alcohol first, maybe. Because that'll increase trust. We privatize alcohol. We can also just do licensed pubs, which will decrease, like how people get sick. So yeah, actually, this will decrease it. Because right now, it's just, you only get it in rations. So let's, could you privatize alcohol, but I mean tension's already kind of low and trust is okay. No, we need hospitals. I forgot. Recovery hospital. Because we are getting sick people, we need more population. Yeah, unrest in the city. It was madness to vote. Okay, yeah, you nonsense. Nonsense. Ignore them. I don't care. Die. Yes, we do need to build this. We need more heat stamps first. Another thing is, we do have rather low heat stamp production. It's only 20. Which is still pretty good. That's right, more goods equals more. Oh my god, I'm stupid. More goods equals more heat stamps. Because we make money from taxes, I suppose. But this actually is making goods, though. No, it wasn't. It's what it said, but it's not what it was actually doing. See, I hate it when it lies to me like that. So we're gonna make slightly less prefabs a week, but we are making more goods, which I think is worth it. Because it means we increase heat stamp by... none, actually. We're not increasing heat stamps at all, so might as well just do production. Can we build... Yeah, we can build another, chemical hothouse, but I don't think we really need to right now. So what are we doing? We're gonna build a logistics district when we have enough heat stamps. That's what. We need to get more stuff from the wastelands, from the frostlands. Outside our borders. We do need more coal, because we're actually gonna run very, very low very soon. We have 63 weeks left. And it's about to get colder and then colder again before it gets warmer. I'm not gonna care at all about these guys because they're too small of the population. I might be able to just eradicate them with a bunch of condemning and promoting of other people. Can I promote you guys? No, I can only ask you to radicalize people because you're a smaller faction. You don't really have ideas. You're less of a political group and more of an idea.
The Bohemians wish you to know there is much you don't know, and that cannot be known.
What does any of that even mean? Of course, the Bohemians would say something like that. Bunch of mushroom-eating hippies. We need more prefabs, more heat stamps.
Institute has proposed a new idea.
Yes, it has. I don't know why, but how he talks slow is just funny to me. Okay, labor organizations, because obviously we need more efficiency in the city. Labor oversight. And again, we're doing it for the overseers because it increases their love for us. And increases how many people there are in it. We just want to keep promoting them because it will, also for some reason, fervor is decreased when you promote them. They'll gain additional members. Whereas here, if you condemn them, they'll lose members, but they'll gain fervor. You can also, demand funds, you know, trust falls marginally. Have the guards make them make a, emergency, what was it saying? Emergency contribution, that's what it is. Emergency contribution. So we do need more mementos and another archaeological hubs. That's why we're not destroying this one for resources. We need more of it. And actually, down here is actually, good. Because it's shelter from the winds. We could build some housing down here if we really wanted to, away from the generator. But I do not really want to do that right now. Just gonna break that ice. We do need, however, more coal, and we're gonna run out of coal very soon from that, which is also why we're going out, because we need to find coal deposit somewhere. We also could just get more materials as well, that'd be nice. And we also do need ventilation, because squalor is high, which is going to increase disease, and also the Bohemians become more popular as the environment worsens here. But all we're missing is the heat stamps. How long? 1 week. We can get it right now. Would love actually just to get a recovery hospital, but the ventilation needs to happen first.
Sits again.
Because also just increases our population growth. Yeah, the council sits again. Proposed law. Goods. We're gonna do mass-produced goods, right? Yeah. Right. I mean, we could do the surplus heat thing. We don't really need extra guards right now. Society. We don't have any common rules on funerals. Could do guard voting, but we need a super majority, and nobody was really willing to do that. So, I mean, yeah, other than goods, what else we're gonna do again? Oh, surplus heat. Funerals. Yeah, we're gonna do goods. We're gonna do mass-produced goods. Vote. This should pass. We got a super majority as well.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
So now, all we have to do is increase tradition, and we can get another point to put into, confiscate mementos. And we can get overseer housing as well, so maybe we should do study mementos. Yeah, because overseer housing is pretty good. Plus 10 guard squads. Minus 60 prefabs and 30 heat stamps to build it, though. Auxiliary guard units directed by top Imperial Academy engineers. Man, I love this faction. Engineers and military? That's like two of my favorite things. Yep, so now, see, if this event had appeared, we did not have any rule for children, then that would have been a, gangs recruiting children. But because we have, laws that exist, unlike the Bohemians want, they want no laws. Crazy. But like I was saying, because we have laws, there is no gangs recruiting children as criminals. Okay, we do not have anything else. Workplace control, poverty eradication. Yeah, labor camps, poverty eradication. We're gonna do empower management. We have to. We're also gonna do alcohol as well. Privatize it for more trust. We research very fast. We're gonna do worker shifts. We do need more people, so we're gonna do this. Worker requirements of less. But right now, we don't have any ability to do anything. We do need more coal storage actually, because oh shoot, we're not making enough. There we go. That's better. So right now, we're making too much coal. Actually, not being able to could actually decrease the workers in this. Might as well, right? Because I don't really need to make this much coal. I want this coal deposit to stay around a little longer. When we actually really need it. Yeah, we're gonna get a fuel stockpile next. Yeah, it's colder seasons instantly, so wow, we can instantly boost that.
Season is imminent.
Full workforce, and now we're barely making enough. Still need to increase it because we're still making more than we need. We're missing heat stamps, so next week we'll get that. Okay, let's speed up time a little bit. We're at week 80 now. We're doing pretty good. We're almost at week 100. I do like this new Utopia feature. That's really nice, because it actually gives more of a reason to play the game, as it's supposed to be played. Where's the ventilation tower? We're gonna cause some injuries. No, wait, we need a hospital first before we start causing injuries. Recovery hospital. We do kind of need that, so that make sure people don't die. So I don't really like it when people die. It's kind of bad. Wait, it's here. Here's the stockpile. Fuel stockpile. We want 25% reduced workforce. Yes. Can we still build? Yes, we can still build a recovery hospital. We'll build it right here. And there we go, actually. We got another point because we promoted tradition enough. So we're gonna go for... Study mementos. So this allows us to study, a random outcome supported by the overseers, but some mementos will be destroyed. Yeah, they'll disassemble and study them. See, what we want is overseer housing. That way we can get honored shared heritage. And then loyal. And all community trait to everybody but the Bohemians, because they're evil.
Stupid.
Promote! Condemn. Probably should have condemned first, then promoted. Would have been smarter. Alright, yeah, labor oversight. Now see, this is a bit more difficult, because a lot of people are hesitant. However, I do believe that it will still pass, so I'm not going to promise anything here. I think it should be fine. Yeah, see, I was right, it passed.
The votes are in! The measure passes!
And again, because the Bohemians are our enemies, they're just really bad at denying things. Yeah, condemned Bohemians are shunned by others, as they should be. Only 434 people left, meaning that they now have 1,000.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Yeah, and we do not have enough heat stamps or anything. We're going to look at what next we're going to do. Probably going to get a logistics bay. Being an automated logistics bay. And the reason that you'd want automated over Vanguard is less workers. Harvester hangars might be nice. Although unfortunately still the only people who actually have a real harvesting hangar is still the Bohemians. Scout headquarters, same thing. Adaption for some reason rules here, even though there's literally just nothing else. Which kind of sucks. So you really can never do anything in the Frostlands if you're going for anything else other than adaption. Yeah, might want to do maintenance duty next. Decrease our number of materials used. Keep conservative treatment, do no harm. What a crazy radical idea, do no harm? Oh my god. That sounds crazy, I don't know. Wait, heat stamps are making 20. That is actually with a surplus of goods. Why is it so efficient? You might be asking. Well, here's why. We're getting an extra, look at this, we're getting an extra 180 from the efficiency. An extra 11 here and an extra 30 there. It's amazing what this efficiency does. It's really the mass-produced goods did it. For their goods. Heat stamps! Stuart, we see we're low on heat stamps. To prevent the city from grinding to a halt, overseers have come forward with a proposal. Nah. See, I just don't see how this match. See, another problem with the political system in Frostpunk 2 is factions that should not be supporting laws are supporting those laws. Like, the Overseer should not be promoting Pleasure Club. It just doesn't make any sense for a traditional faction. We're gonna dismiss this suggestion. It just really does not make any sense. So, my one complaint is that they take an archetype and then they just make it widespread. I feel like Overseer should be primarily tradition, should not support some of these laws and other things being merit and progress because of how traditional they are. However, nobody's done that. Yeah, we're gonna raise funds for the merchants. Need some extra heat stamps. Yeah, see, it just doesn't make any sense to me either. Oh yeah, we're gonna do maintenance duty here, which is unproductive do maintenance. No negatives. Well, sure, I suppose we can contribute more. What do you mean you suppose? Of course you can do more. Grow the vine is some use. Why are you agreeing with me? You're for equality. Okay, more people live among us. We don't have enough houses anymore. So we're going to simply... Sorry, not adjust district. We're going to expand district. There's not enough space. Let's just cut out all that up there. Okay, what do we need? And how do we get it? Oh, wait, down here. We need something. Faction, archaeological hub. Bam! Shelters in the wind. See, now, unfortunately, our generating capacity is 750. It's about to get even colder. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to really heat this place up that well. Another research... Another ventilation tower is what we need, actually. We do sort of also need a heating hub, which could be nice here, especially if we continue expanding this way for housing. I forget, is housing next to... No. So housing, yeah, next to the industrial stuff we don't want to be, but I think next to food we can be. Remember originally that gave us a heating bonus, but it no longer does. Now this is really inefficient.
Stewart.
Can we vote or condemn anyone? No, we cannot. Equality does not set us free. Equality imprisons us into all being the same forever and ever.
Our scouts filled in another blank spot on the map.
Mark it on our maps. Note the bearing. Note the bearing. So this is crash wagon, some people. So here's some coal. An outpost here could increase our supply by 4 coal until its deposit is completely empty. There we go. Right back to the city. So while they build that outpost, we'll be getting more coal in time. And also, I just realized when you zoom out this far, you can see that this is really not that far away. There we go. Long research.
Institute.
The Research Institute has come up with yet another new law. Probably should do... Yeah, because see, another thing is a lot of traditional laws increase the amount of workers. This one decreases it, but increases population growth, which is really good. And we're going to do conservative treatment, because experimental treatment is trading health for research. This is just pure health. Conservative treatments. Above all else, do no harm. Okay, we have to increase the heat we're generating. So yeah, we now need 20 mementos. We need, well, that's actually it. We just need 20 mementos, and then that's kind of it. Now, do we not have that Utopia thing passed, Scout? How does this work? Frostland site ability, task scouts. Okay, so is that just a... Is that ability where I just click on here? No, it's not. Is it a building in here? Is it a hub? Can I put this in here? No, I cannot. Can build a heating hub, though. This will increase heat. No, it increases temperature level instead of actual heat. And so it doesn't, I don't think it's cost coal. But I'm not sure. I want to see how this works properly. And also remember, if we get these hot enough, we will get, like, more trucks
The
and whatnot.
delegates.
Okay, unproductive new maintenance, we're just gonna vote because we're really close to passing. We just need 11 extra votes. We just need 11 extra votes. And we got it.
The
In fact, we got a
votes
real high majority
are in.
here.
The measure passes.
Yep, 13 unhoused citizens just died because we don't have everybody in housing. So what we're going to do is we're going to expand to increase tensions even more.
Attention, citizens! A new law is in effect.
Yes, it is. A new law. Yeah, we're gonna get conservative treatment next to decrease our illness. Because as you can see, we're getting a slight bit of illness. We're also getting a lot more of this. Thankfully, our ventilation towers are doing a good bit of work. The squalor has always been one of the problems you have when you do a bunch of progress. We're gonna need another stockpile here for fuel. What's this? Oh, yeah, we don't have funerals. Yeah, we kinda need to do that, yeah. Is this built yet? Yes, it is. So we can start sending other places. It's deadly, deadly, deadly. Requires 10 Frostland teams we don't have. Oh yeah, this uses up Frostland teams, I forgot. So we don't have enough teams to go anywhere anymore. So we actually just need to expand the logistics district to have enough scouts. It requires more heat stamps than we have. We're making how many heat stamps? 21 a week. Okay, so you need to have a good bit of goods surplus in order to do that. So we don't have enough anything to build more stuff. Might as well just get more goods. And have to start stockpiling them too for the times we can't afford to build more goods. This runs out in 214 weeks, runs out in 102. This runs out in 23 weeks. So in 23 weeks we're out of coal here. And in 60 weeks we're out of food. Sorry, in 100 weeks we're out of materials. Okay, so now we have research. We're going to get conservative treatment. Again, we're literally just completely and utterly ignoring the progressives.
Stupid.
The so-called free thinkers.
Stupid.
We're such free thinkers, why you all march in lockstep in your ideas. But honestly, no, the game just looks real nice. People are really big for some reason compared to the buildings, but it's fine. Especially when the generator should be like... I want to zoom in on the generator. No, so I did turn on the graphics a lot, but I can hardly tell. Because when the generator is like 50 feet tall, you can go pretty big compared to the generator.
Do not complain about maintenance duty of the unproductive. You only have yourselves to blame.
It's true. How could anyone possibly disagree? I don't see it. Apparently I'm Australian now. This is I'm talking now. Here's a good thing though, we do have a lot more materials around. We can actually like reconfigure the district, I'm pretty sure. Coal is a bit harder to get, but materials are pretty easy to get. So we're gonna need it. See now, I think the thing we need the most of is going to be the coal. So I want to go drill over to that high amount of coal deposit. We're gonna use our only steam core on it. Oh yeah, a group of tattered survivors. Are they out here? Can I like see them out here? No. I just know they're coming eventually. I just can't see them. Alright. So yeah, let's speed up time a little bit. A bunch of surplus coal. We are at max heat as well. Conservative treatment, the law goes by the overseers. And then we can also get pharmaceuticals, which is pharmaceuticals laboratory versus this is testing laboratory. We're going to do dedicated motherhood. Women who bear children will be permanently spared from other duties in order to raise their children. That is the next law we're going to pass.
Citizens,
Basically, just want to get rid
your
of the
delegates
Bohemians.
will soon vote
Oh, shit,
on
this is
their
protest?
latest.
Yeah, Bohemians protest. Yeah, their protest is laying down.
Let our voices be heard in silence.
Ignore. I don't care. Do your little stupid protest. This doesn't look like a protest, it looks like a riot. Things are on fire. This is not a protest. This is a riot. Of course, can't trust the Bohemians to stay to their word of protest until riot. Instantly. And his conservative treatment should pass. Ooh. It's not? No, it does. It barely passes.
Hear ye! The eyes have it!
Yeah, we're gonna just build another housing district to avoid what's going on over there with the Bohemians being all stupid like. Because literally the Bohemians are burning down houses, so everybody's like dying. There we go, overseer housing. Then next is honor shared heritage. And actually, I think protesting I think they're protesting, yeah, they're not even protesting in the overseer's district. It doesn't even make any sense. Do kind of want to modernize that into an overseer house. Yep, this is almost out of coal. It sucks. So how much? Okay, so this just demands materials, and it generates heat. Oh no, it requires heat and it increases temperature level, but I think it does it more efficiently because this only does things around it and to it. Versus this just does things to it. Overseers rally and build support.
We know the city's machinery inside out.
You think the Bohemians could have built the generator?
No, of course not. They'd be laying around doing nothing. The overseers will temporarily preside over industry to maximize our production. So we got a rally and a riot going on. I need... Oh, guarded forces must be passed law to be able to break up the protest. So how long is the Bohemians protest? 31 bystanders were killed in the protest. This is not a protest, this is a riot. See, I don't understand what's going on here. How people think, oh yeah, it's a protest. No, this is a riot. People are dying. We're getting murdered by the Bohemians. And a bunch of people were injured. Thankfully, we have a hospital and conservative treatment to keep them safe. Of course, we know we can't trust the Bohemians. Well, you know what? That's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Rumble. And in tomorrow's video, we'll be continuing with more Utopia and Plague. And again, the Plague hasn't happened yet. I don't know why the Plague Tales still hasn't happened. We're almost 100 weeks in, and absolutely nothing's happened. Maybe it's because I'm keeping disease under such control that it just can't happen. But yeah, that's gonna do it. 111 weeks in, I think is a good place to stop this first video, over an hour long. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope this turns out well. And if you did enjoy, like, subscribe, follow me on Rumble, do all those lovely things that I tell you people to do. Comment down below how much you enjoyed it, or if you enjoyed it at all. See, I do like the ability to zoom in on things, but it's really not much. You also can't, like, rotate. Oh, no, you can't rotate. Sorry, I was wrong. Like, this is really not that interesting. They could have added a bit more to it, maybe some tinkering or something. And also, building people are too big. Like, they just look a little too big for how big this stuff's supposed to be. And here's our Imperial Academy. Can we zoom in on that? So here's where our engineers are letting, again, they're far too big. Look how big these statues are compared to them. It's not that much difference. Almost accurate scale. Honestly, yes, here's our academy where they study, you know, engineering and military. Honestly, I don't know what could be better. But, yeah, like I was trying to say, that's gonna do it. I do hope you all enjoyed, because I certainly did.